Hello everyone and welcome back to Blue Fire Toys and Collectibles. It's that time of year again where we're going to be discussing G-Fest and some tips and tricks from two experienced G-Fest goers. Today we're going to be starting by talking about the recently announced movies they'll be showing at the Pickwick Theater. So if anybody is an experienced G-Fest goer, you know that they show movies at the nearby Pickwick Theater. And if this is your first time to G-Fest, well, you get to see some kaiju movies on the big screen. This year, they're showing the usual double bill on the Thursday before. The first set of double bills starts at 1 o'clock. The second set starts at 7 p.m. The movie on Friday night starts at 10:30 p.m. and the movie on Saturday night also starts at 10:30 p.m. And this year, for the first time since 2001 or 2002, they're going to be showing a movie on Sunday, and that starts at 5 p.m. So to anyone who hasn't been to the Pickwick before, you're in for a treat. And to anyone who has been, you know what to expect, and you know how great a theater it is. The theater itself is absolutely gorgeous.
It is.
You actually know more about it than I do, so if you want to explain some of the history.
Yep, the Pickwick opened in 1928. It's in Park Ridge, Illinois. It's a gorgeous Art Deco theater. Absolutely beautiful architecture. It's got a huge spire in the front of the building and everything. Just gorgeous stuff inside. There's statues over by the bathrooms.
Yeah.
It's really nice. It's been recently refurbished, so it has newer seats. It doesn't have the big reclining seats that are popular in theaters now. It's got the regular, comfortable seats, but I find them very comfortable.
And for a bigger guy like myself, I can confidently state the chairs are quite comfortable for extended stays. Doing the 4 movies on Thursday like we did last year and the last couple of years, that was not a big issue. So if you're a bigger person like myself, you're not having an issue. The chairs are very comfortable.
Or bad knees.
Yes, yeah.
Because the chairs are comfortable and my knees don't hurt, so it's a great place.
Yeah, it's a wonderful theater, absolutely gorgeous, and the staff is phenomenal.
Yeah,
nothing bad to say about the Pickwick Theater. We've been going every year since 2003, and we try to go at least once, occasionally. Like last year, 6 times. We went to all 6 movies last year, which was exhausting, but in a good way. It was a lot of fun. So a couple tips and tricks we wanted to share about the Pickwick Theater. Something that we usually do, we go in a group of 3. It's the 2 of us, and then my brother also comes with. And we tend to split our duties, so to speak, when we first get to the theater. One of us will go grab chairs, one of us will get in line for the concessions, and then if one of us needs to run to the bathroom, we can do that right away, because the bathroom, the men's room, gets backed up very, very quickly because it's an older bathroom, so there are only a few stalls and a few urinals. Yeah. So when you get there, go do that first if you have to. But by splitting our group, we're able to cover a number of areas that otherwise would take quite a while.
Getting there and getting seats and such on Thursday won't be much of a problem.
No, we never have a problem doing that on Thursday, as we usually walk right in. Parking can be a little bit of a trick, particularly on Thursday afternoon, because it's in the downtown portion of Park Ridge, and there are a number of businesses around there, not just restaurants, but also there are office buildings around there and the nearby train station. So parking can be at a premium. There is a municipal lot just behind the Pickwick Theater with a very short walk to the theater itself, and the walk itself is wonderful. Yeah. Downtown Park Ridge is beautiful. So if you get to walk around, definitely do that. Yeah. We do that every year. Some years we've been lucky enough that we park right in front of the theater, but don't count on that. And if you do park in front of the theater, watch the timing, because most of the spots there have a time limit, especially during the day on Thursday. If you're looking for something to do in between the first set of movies on Thursday, maybe grab some food or just go somewhere to sit, there are a number of restaurants in the area. Our favorite to go to is Panera Bread, which is just down the street. But there is a sushi restaurant around the corner from the Pickwick. There's another sit-down restaurant, which is attached to the Pickwick, right next door. And a number of just other fast food places right down the way. So you won't have trouble finding food. You won't have trouble finding a place to hang out while you wait for the next set of movies if you're doing both sets of movies on Thursday.
Yeah, it seems like 2 hours between the movies is a long time. It's really not. Once you get something to eat and you just kind of relax outside for a bit, it
goes quick.
Yeah.
Because they will usually let us in about a half hour or so before the movies actually start. So we're never waiting very long.
No.
All right, so without further ado, let's get into what movies are being shown this year at G-Fest. We don't have to do any speculation this year.
Nope.
The movies were announced earlier than they were last year, which is great. So you can plan accordingly. If you're coming from out of town, you can plan to see some of these great movies. So that's what we've been doing.
Yep.
So the first set of double bills... I got my cheat sheet down here. So Thursday afternoon, the first movie at 1 p.m. is Ebirah, Horror of the Deep. I love this movie.
I love that.
1966 Toho, Akira Takarada, Kumi Mizuno. Godzilla was supposed to be King Kong. It's a great movie. I love it. I have Godzilla 66 sitting right here, the little figure.
Great lift of Bond.
Yes, the red bamboo. Yeah. The yellow liquid that keeps Ebirah at bay, which...
That's butter. They're shooting butter, keep these big lobster away.
So, as you can tell, that's one of our favorites. The second movie on the first set of double bills on Thursday at 3 p.m. is Gamera vs. Barugan, the second film in the Gamera series. We watched this one last year in preparation for G-Fest, but now we're going to get to see it on a big screen. So very excited about
that's
that.
Also 66, isn't
yes,
it?
also 66. Yep. Both these films are celebrating anniversaries this year. The second set of double features, at 7 p.m. on the evening of Thursday, is King Kong 1976. I've never seen this movie on the big screen. Never thought I'd have the opportunity to see it, so it'll be pretty cool. Looking forward to that. And then the 9 p.m. feature is Gamera vs. Zigra, which, if you know anything about the Gamera films, you know Gamera vs. Zigra. That's all I can really say.
Yeah.
I love Zigra. I love the Gamera vs. Zigra fight. It's wonderful. That's all I can really say about it. So Friday at 10:30 p.m., one of our personal favorite Godzilla films, and the first one we actually saw at the Pickwick Theater, Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All Out Attack.
I love that movie.
I do too. Shusuke Kaneko's Godzilla film from 2001. Really looking forward to seeing that again. We've seen it every time they've shown it at the Pickwick. They've shown it a number of times, and I can't wait to see it again. This was another one we watched last year, actually, in preparation for lead up to G-Fest. And then Saturday at 10:30 p.m., and in my opinion, this is the big one that they're showing this year, the Academy Award-winning Godzilla -1. We're both representing the Academy Award-winning film right here. If you can see them, I have a number of -1 figures out on display right here, including the Cherry Blossom one. I can't wait to see this again on the big screen. This will be my 8th time seeing it.
My 4th.
Yeah, I can't wait. So, while I'm thinking about it too, I do want to backtrack a little bit. The Pickwick offers the ability to buy these tickets ahead of time. Something that we will be doing for -1 because it may not just be G fans that go see this movie. This is a very popular film even among non-Godzilla fans. So plan that accordingly as well. And then finally, Sunday at 5 p.m., they are showing Rebirth of Mothra from 1996. And one of the stars of the movie, Megumi Kobayashi, will actually be at G-Fest this year. She plays Mal, one of the Elias sisters, and one of the priestesses of Mothra. So looking forward to that, too.
That's a fun movie, too.
Yeah, it is. It's the one with the epic living room fight.
Yes.
Where Belvera and her sisters are having a laser fight in front of the little kids in the movie in the kids' living room.
Yeah.
So the movies run Thursday, July 9th through Sunday, July 12th. The ticket prices for the double bills, the first set of movies is $20, and the second set of movies is also $20, and then each individual film for the remaining 3 days is $15 a ticket.
Yep.
And again, as I said before, you can buy these tickets typically online through the Pickwick's website ahead of time. We usually just walk up to the box office and buy them there. We've never had an issue with that. A few years ago, we bought tickets ahead of time. I think it was last year, actually, when we saw Godzilla King of the Monsters from 2019, because that's a very popular one, and we will be doing that again with Godzilla -1 this year.
They also offer a special concessions package that comes with some of the tickets where you can get a special deal on some of the popcorn and other snacks.
Yeah, you get a t-shirt, you get a deal on the concessions, and you get all the tickets for all the movies for a certain price. That should be on the Pickwick's website. I'm not familiar with that. The package does usually sell out rather quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's all we have to say today for the movies at the Pickwick for G-Fest 2026. Please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and tune in for the next G-Fest prep video.
And honestly, even if you're not excited about going to see a particular film, just getting to the Pickwick is an experience in and of itself.
Yeah.
I recommend it highly, at least one time.
That's true, because there have been years when we weren't crazy about some of the movies, but we went just because we wanted to see the Pickwick.
Yeah.
It's like seeing an old friend again.
Yeah.
So with that, hope to see you at G-Fest, and see you in the next one.
Okay.